Hi YouTube ladies, I hope everyone had a fabulous Christmas. I had an awesome Christmas, so I wanted to make a video on what I received for Christmas. And it's a Louis Vuitton item. If you do follow me on Instagram, I did do a short mini unboxing. It wasn't anything really long. My son wanted for me to open my gift when they were opening theirs, and he said he would record me. I will try to see if I can add that to this video towards the end, but I don't want to make any promises because I did try to add a second clip to one of my other videos that I had and it wasn't letting me, so I will see how that works out. But if not, you can definitely follow me on Instagram. I can link the information below, and you can check out my really short unboxing. So to get started, this is the shopping bag that I received, and I just wanted to show the shopping bag just because I really think that they did such a great job this year with their shopping bags. I really love the gold detail with the shimmer, and I really love the fleur-de-lis on the box. The actual box that was that the bag came in, I actually put up in my closet. However, this is the receipt. I kept it in the bag, and yeah, so I bought it at the Louis Vuitton store here in Chicago, inside the Nordstrom's, because when I tried going to the one on Michigan Avenue, they were actually closing early on Christmas Eve. It was actually like 4 p.m. and yeah, so we had to go to Nordstrom's regardless, and we ended up going there and they were closing a little bit later, so I ended up buying it there. And that's like, I've maybe bought, actually my two speedies that I currently have been purchased at that store. And to reveal, you, if you follow me, you know that I have talked about this item, and it is the beautiful Speedy 25 in the Ebene. I have it in the Zor, which I have it here. I bought this one around Mother's Day. It was actually in the beginning of May when I got this bag. I really knew that I wanted something in the Azure for like spring and summer. So yeah, I bought this one sometime towards the beginning of May of this year, and I bought it at the same store that I bought this one. Sorry, that's my dog. Loyal, please sit down. Yeah, Loyal. Come on, lay down. I'm so sorry about my dog, but yeah, he sometimes likes to be in the way of stuff. So yeah, I bought this around May of come on, Loyal, sit down, lay down, of this year. And I absolutely fell in love with the Speedy 25 all over again. In the beginning, when I started buying Louis Vuitton, I was actually using the 25, and I really was using the 25 for a really long time. I had the 25 style in two different colors as well, and yeah, so I started after having my first son. I started using the 30s. I was kind of using them because it really did fit a lot, but to be quite honest with you, I never liked the size. It would just sag so much, and yeah, I really do feel like this one is a perfect bag for daily use, so that is why I ended up getting this one as well. I did have the 30 in the monogram up to not too long ago. And then I also had a 30 on this print, and maybe 6 months ago I got rid of it, or less than that. I'm not 100%, but yeah, I had it in the 30 and I wasn't really using it, especially after getting the one in the 25. I really feel that the 25 is just a great size, especially for daily use, and if you don't mind hand carrying this one, it's just really a great bag to have. So yeah, I went with the 25 again, and I do want to buy it in the monogram in the 25, but I think that one I will be buying in the bandolier. I want to have one in the bandolier just because hear so many people just say good things about it, even though I definitely prefer the classic Speedy without the strap, just because I think it's just more iconic, more classic, and it's just kind of what makes a Speedy, you know, that you can handheld these bags. I don't know, that's just me, that's just how I feel about it. I've been with Louis Vuitton for, gosh, I would say like 16 years, 15 years. I don't even know. At one point not too long ago I thought it was like 13 years, but it's actually been longer because my oldest son is 16. So it was around the time that he was a little baby that I started using Louis Vuitton. And I've always been attractive to the Speedy in the 25. I think it's just an iconic bag, and it really does fit a whole lot. So to be quite honest with you, if you are a first-time buyer and you want to buy a Speedy as your first bag, I would highly recommend for you to go with a 25 Speedy. And my preference is the Ben. However, the only reason why is because just it's all treated leather, and you don't have to worry about the rainy times of the year, the rainy seasons, when it snows. Like where I live, it snows. So yeah, so you don't have to worry about any of that, and that's a good thing, I guess. However, if I were to choose one Speedy, and the color of it would actually be the azure, to be honest with you, even though the Eben is my favorite pattern, but in the Speedy, for whatever reason, the azure is my favorite color. I absolutely cannot wait to actually, I'm going to Florida this coming month for my birthday. Yay! So I cannot wait to use this one in Florida. I know the weather there is just nicer and more sunny, unless for whatever reason it rains, which it could happen in Florida. But I plan to take this one to take it out whenever there is a sunny day. I am going for 5 days, so that's going to be great that I can use this one there. Otherwise, here, you know, I would really have to wait till spring and summer. A lot of people say that you can use it whenever, at any time of the year, and I totally agree with that. It just depends to me. Like, it just depends where you live. And I'm sorry, those are my kids playing with one of the dogs. So yeah, it just depends where you live. You might be able to use this one a lot more depending on where you live. Where I live, unfortunately, this is a bag that I really would have to use around spring and or summer. But that is why I bought this one, because I just kind of fell in love again with the Speedy 25, and I said to myself, you know, I have to have another Speedy 25. I plan to buy the one in a monogram. I'm almost sure that I will go with the bandolier. When I went to buy this bag a month and a half ago or so, I wanted to buy it in the bandolier, but they had none, and they were telling me that I had to wait like about 3 weeks for them to send them from the factories and blah blah blah. And I was like, no, I don't want to wait that long. I'll probably just end up purchasing it later. I told the SA, you know, show me what you have, and I ended up buying my South Bank Passage, which I have been using since I purchased, and I absolutely love this bag. But that bag, the Besace South Bank, however, now I will be using this one because I want the creases to go away, and I did buy it so it can be in my rotation. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I love it. I started using it right away. You already know everything about a Speedy if you are familiar with Speedies, but you know that there's just great bags. It really does fit a lot. I plan to remove the lock, just because I don't really like my bags to have the lock, because this ends up sagging. But just because you know, I don't want to have to replace that. I took it off on this one for sure, because if I have to replace this piece, it's going to be too light, and it's just going to look different than the other leather, and I personally don't like that. If I'm going to change one piece, I'm going to change everything, just because I don't like how it looks. I don't know, it's just, it might just be me. But for this one, I don't have to worry as much, because if it does sag, I can always replace it, and you know, it'll still match. I am so happy I found it. It was the only one in the Louis Vuitton store that I went to. I don't know if they had any in any other of the other ones. I know that they were available in their site, and they were not available for such a long time, for like a few months, to be honest with you, because I kept checking and there was none, unless all of a sudden they had like one or two and then they sold out right away. But every time that I would check, and it was at least like once a week or maybe once every other week, they just didn't have them. So I really wanted to get this one before I got the monogram, just because of the weather here and just the time of the year. And yeah, so I just wanted to share it with you ladies and maybe just talk a little bit about this bag. I think it's just awesome and I absolutely love it. So get your speedies in the 25s, ladies, because they don't sag like the other ones do. They really hold a whole bunch, and they're just great, awesome bags. You will never regret having a speedy. And for me, the 25 is just the perfect size. I really do feel like it is. Anyhow, ladies, I hope everyone had a fabulous Christmas. I will definitely be coming back with more videos. I really do want to make different types of videos. I don't want to make it anymore about Louis Vuitton only. It is my brand of choice, obviously, as you could see. However, I do have other brands, I do have other bags, not too many, but I think that I am going to switch it up a little bit and maybe make other type of videos, blogs, etc. I don't know. I will see how I can get creative. Anyhow, ladies, I hope everyone is doing wonderful. Take care, God bless, and goodbye. Ciao.